Hello everybody and welcome back to my video. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notify bell so you are notified of when I upload a video. As we all know, today is Monday, and on Mondays I talk about how I go over the week of what I did with exercise, food I ate, and also if I accomplished the 3 goals that I gave myself and giving myself new goals for this new week. To go over a little recap of last Monday, I had given myself goals to lose 2 pounds and to not eat junk. Sadly, I had not accomplished any of those goals. I actually gained 3 pounds, and I'll go ahead and show the clip of my weigh-in today. This week was a little hard for me only because my anxiety has kind of taken over for the week and it made me want to eat. I know I had mentioned before that normally when I stress out, I start stress eating, but my anxiety had actually been very bad this week that it triggered me to eat to try to calm myself down. As I mentioned before, I have started a low carb diet in the beginning of March. I started it March 2nd. And I was doing perfectly well in the beginning. I was following the menu I had set for myself and everything, but then I slowly started to fall off of the menu. I wasn't going in the order of how the menu was written out. I was still following what was on it. And then last week, I just completely had fallen off. I was eating so many carbs. I ate bread, I ate noodles, I ate like junk food that had a lot of carbs in it. Overall, this week was very upsetting. I felt like crap every time I ate something that had carbs in it, and I would tell myself tomorrow I'll just start over, but then when tomorrow would come, I would just do it again. And I feel so down with myself right now that it's like I'm hoping this week I can do much better. Another thing that I did not do at all last week was do my workouts. So my boyfriend was very stern on me with getting them done, and my excuse was I would get it done as soon as my kids would take a nap. When it comes to them taking a nap, I wouldn't be working out. I would find something else to do that had nothing to do with me doing a lot of movement because I felt lazy and sluggish. And I would constantly tell myself, you need to do your workout. You're going to get this done today. And I would be confident in getting it done. But then when it came down to it, I'm just like, I don't want to do it. That's how I was feeling all week. My boyfriend was a little upset with me because I wouldn't do it. And he would tell me, you need to do this. And then I'd be like, but I don't want to do this. And so on and so forth. What I also wasn't keeping track on was counting my calories and counting my carbs. Now, those should have been the 2 main things that I know I should have been on, but as I mentioned before, I was doing terrible during the week. I was just kind of eating anything. I was eating smaller portions of it, but I was eating anything that I can get my hands on. As a lot of people that I've noticed using, there's an app called MyFitnessPal, and I was using that to count my calories and count my carbs. I had set it up to where it was the 1,500 calories a day, and then it was the between 30 to 45 grams of carbs a day. I ended up deleting the app because I stopped using it. Like I said, I wasn't counting the calories or the carbs like I should be. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the app again and start counting my carbs and calories and making sure that I have my phone on me when I'm making my food. About a month and a half ago, I decided that I wanted to own one of those scales that go by like pounds, ounces, or grams. And I went on the Target website because I got a Target gift card for Christmas last year, and I don't really like shopping at Target, but I'll look at the stuff that they have online. And I came across one of these, and it was only $20 for this scale, and I just recently started using it. I did not start using it right when I got it. And I'm not gonna lie, these actually help a lot. Because as I mentioned before, some foods will, when you scan them on the MyFitnessPal app, it'll just come up under ounces and won't give you the options of cups or anything. So when you use this, you can use the scale under ounces, and then when you get the amount of ounces, you can put it in, and then it'll tell you the calories and the carbs and all that other interesting words that I don't know how to pronounce on the app. So now what I'm going to go over, now that I've kind of like went over how my week was, I'm going to talk about the new goals I had set for myself. What I'm going to start doing now is, as I've showed before, I have this little notebook that I kind of write everything in. I'm going to write down all the goals that I want to set for myself so I know what to try to accomplish. And I have made this a goal 2 times now. This is going to be the 3rd time I'm making this a goal, and hopefully I'm hoping I can get this goal. I want to lose 2 pounds this week. If I lose more, I'll be even more happy. Even if I just lose a pound, at least I know I lost something. My second goal is to complete a full week of workouts. I am going to try and be so stern with myself that I'm going to get it done. I just did my workout this morning. After I ate breakfast, I was like, okay, I'm getting this done. Otherwise, I'm not going to get it done at all, because I know for a fact an excuse might come up and then I won't get it done at all. So I got it done. And I was only able to do 30 minutes of the workout. I was supposed to do a full hour, but my hips and knees were starting to hurt because today was Monday. Monday, as I mentioned before, was arms and legs. So I had to stop at 30 minutes, but at least I got that. At least I got something in instead of getting anything in at all. My third goal is to get back on my low carb diet. Last week was a complete roller coaster for me. That was last week. This is a new week. I'm going to make sure I get back on it, counting my calories, counting my carbs. And I'm going to make sure that I'm writing them in my MyFitnessPal app. If not MyFitnessPal app, I'm making sure that I'm writing them in my notes. But as I mentioned before, I will be re-downloading that app and using it again. Goal number 4 is going to be able to eat slower. Since I've been a little kid, I have always had the habit to eat extremely fast to inhale my food, and I think that's the reason why I had gained weight so fast growing up, and that's why I was such a big kid almost my entire life, even into adulthood. And I need to get myself to learn to eat slower. So what I'm going to do is take a bite, put my fork, spoon, or whatever I'm using down, and wait 20 seconds. Now, it may sound stupid to have to actually, count to 20 in my head before I pick it up again, but from the research I've done online, it actually takes 20 minutes for your stomach to tell your brain, hey, I'm full. So if I eat slower, it'll give my body time to consume what I'm eating, and then it'll be like, okay, hey, I'm full, you can stop eating now. Because when you eat fast, you eat more than what your body can actually take in, and then you'll end up being overly full, which then also can lead to being overweight. Number 5, this goal is going to be very hard for me because this girl here, she loves her chocolate, but I am going to cut out the junk. I have to cut out the junk because of the sugars. Mainly, it's really just the sugars. I'm not even gonna go talking about sugar. There's so much sugar and junk that it's like, there's also a lot of calories, there's also a lot of carbs. And most of the junk that I like, such as like Cheetos, hot Cheetos, chocolate, candy, has a lot of carbs, has a lot of sugar. Overall, that's everything that I'm going to actually attempt this week, and hopefully it actually turns out to be a good week for me. I am going to try and be so stern, and I have where is he? Oh, he's right behind me. I have my boyfriend. Say hi. Babe. Say hi. I have him to help me if I decide to slack. He's very good when it comes to me. Well, except last week. Last week I didn't listen to him at all. But this week, he will normally tell me don't eat that. You're not supposed to eat that. Eat something else. So, yeah, that's really much it. I believe I had gone over everything that I'm going to do this week, and I went over everything that I did last week. Hopefully this week does not end up how last week was, because that was horrible. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you are notified of when I upload. All right, you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.